Greetings, 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 Divine Gala family. Gratitude for stopping by. I hope y'all are doing extremely well today. It is Monday, May 18th. I hope y'all are, doing extremely well. I hope y'all elevating. I hope y'all doing what y'all need to do out there in the collective to get what it is that y'all need along y'all path and y'all journey. Y'all are able to basically do what needs to be done for yourself along the way, as well as, prepare yourself and help others that you may encounter as well. Gratitude to everyone who's been booking with me, who's been tapping in and giving me a chance to work with you guys to give y'all clarity around the things that y'all are in need of, okay? Gratitude unto you. Also, gratitude to everybody who is subscribing to the channel, becoming a member of the channel, just joining, watching the videos. I show gratitude unto you all for all of your time and assistance when it comes down to my channel. If you guys would like to help to contribute more, spread the channel, share the videos that you encounter or that you feel, may be for someone else. There's over 600 videos on my channel, so any one of those videos could resonate with you guys. All readings are timeless. It does not matter the date in which it was done. If the message speaks to your soul, let it be for you, okay? Ashe. Always remember, take what resonates, leave what does not, okay? I'm going to speed this up because I do have a couple of readings coming up. So being that I had a little break, I decided to go ahead and get in there and get Monday's message out the way so I can go ahead and upload it and get it sent out to you guys on time today, okay? Ashe. So we're going to start off with the Goddess energy. Also, remember, if you would like a personal reading, feel free to book it on my website or reach out to my business line. Give me time to respond to you guys because I am busy. I teach classes on Sundays. I do not work on Saturdays, Friday, and, Monday through Friday. I get y'all right, but as far as, things happening on the weekend, we only do Sunday sessions, and that's within the class that I teach on my site. So if you're not in the Sunday session, we teach. I get in there, I give the individuals their personal sessions, their personal one-on-ones with me. We ask that everybody respects everybody's information. Nobody has anybody else involved that is not in the class. If so, you are definitely put out of the class. And we just keep it going with the participants that are still left. But I'm big on respect and I'm big on privacy. So if you have not paid for the session, give respect where respect is due. Allow people to get what it is that they paid for. Even if you have paid for the session and there's other people in this class, I, respect everyone, and I expect everyone to respect everyone else's time and stuff like that as well, because we are here to grow, we are here to elevate, and we are here to do new things. So big ups to all of my students from my Sunday classes, pertaining to basically self-love, leveling up, and how to basically indulge in thyself more, how to get more into you so that you are aware of what you are bringing back into your reality, okay? Ashe. So let's go ahead and get started now that I've got that out of the way. I appreciate y'all. I really do appreciate y'all for rocking with the Goddess. I appreciate you. This has been a beautiful journey. What is the Goddess energy surrounding the collective today, Monday the 18th? What is the Goddess energy here surrounding the collective for today? Ashe. So we have speak up. Y'all see it. Speak up. It's time to use your voice. I just told my daughter-in-law that yesterday. Some of us are going through things in life right now, and we are being made to speak up. We are being made to use our voices. We are being made to say what needs to be said. It may not always feel comfortable speaking to people or, saying things some people have got this thing in them to where when they feel like, people aren't listening, or, people aren't going to respect what they say, they either shut down without sharing, or they internalize their feeling and emotions and stuff like that, and it does not give them the healing that they need. But by speaking up, saying what it is that needs to be said, doing what it is that needs to be done, you will more than definitely be able to get what you need in the time that you need it. Please excuse my maintenance care that's going on outside as well. The lawn is being taken care of, so excuse the noise that y'all may hear in the background. Y'all may even hear my grandbaby, in the background. She running around and playing with her aunties and them, so, excuse the noise. Just focus here where we are, okay? But some of you guys need to learn how to speak up. Some of y'all need to learn how to use that voice that is inside of you. That voice is here to help with your manifestations. It is here to help with your creations, what it is that you are here to create, what it is that you are here to do. It is going to help you to set boundaries. And when setting those boundaries, speaking up and using your words, when people attempt to cross them or people attempt to, disregard your boundaries, you need to speak up. Using your voice is very, very important at this time. You use your voice to call in things, to dispel things. You use your voice to create and destroy, which is basically the same word, just different ways. Y'all like that wordplay, huh? But no, for real though. So we are basically in the energy of using that voice. We are in the energy of speaking. We are in an energy of no longer being silenced or silent, okay? And ain't nothing wrong with that. That's good. Speak up. Use your voice. We got 33 on the card, okay? So 333 could be significant to you. Whoever you are in this energy, you are definitely divinely protected by your divine spirit guides and ancestors. So speak and say what needs to be said, okay? There's something that you have been holding for way too long that needs to be let out. So you got to get that on out of there. You got to speak. Say it with your chest. No, for real. Say it with your chest. You ain't got to be disrespectful to say what you need to say to a person or to people. Say what you need to say. Keep it moving. Somebody has, been a little wavering, a little undecided about a situation pertaining to a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But whatever is going on, this is something that is definitely holding someone back. This is something that is not allowing someone to, basically receive the change that they need to receive. So it's time for you to speak, okay? It is time for you to say what you need to say. So you can bring in that divine inheritance. I'm telling you. I am telling you, something that you're not saying or something that you're not doing is what is blocking you. Some of you guys don't understand, why things haven't really moved forth in your life the way that you thought that it would. And it is because you are holding certain things back. You may not want to cause conflict. You may not want to argue. You may not want to fuss and fight, and you don't have to. Speaking does not mean that all those things have to take place. Watch your reactions to someone else's reaction, okay? And make sure that you are able to say and do what needs to be said and done so that you release the energy that could be holding you back. What messages are here pertaining to speak up for the collective today? So we got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So some of you guys are okay and content with sharing, but you are paying attention to what it is that you are sharing. Some of you guys also have money coming into you as well. Some of y'all don't mind giving to people, but before you give away everything that you have, you are making sure that you have it to give. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? This is Taurus energy. You guys are definitely the giving type, but you found a balance in it, or need to continue to find a balance in it, because again, it came out in a fumbled position. It came out in a trying position. So some of you guys are definitely learning balance between giving and not giving. Even if you have it to give, but it is your last, you're not obligated to give it because you need it. So if you need what you have for yourself, you're learning how to be okay with giving and receiving, but only giving what it is that you can afford to give. You are not giving more than you can. You are definitely someone who is very prosperous. Like I said, you could be a Taurus or simply connected to Taurus's energy. We are still in the Pentacles. There's been some loss. So it took you to lose out on a lot of different things in order for you to come into the understanding of the fact that you have to take your time with your money. You have to take the time with the finances that you have. And this is because someone is coming out of a hardship. So again, you could have a little access money here. You could have something that you could be getting it or receiving it, but because of the hardship that you are coming out of and that is happening in your life, again, both of these cards represent the energy of Taurus. There's some type of lack that was going on here, so you guys are making sure that you don't allow yourself to go back into this energy. This is why this came out fumbled. You're not just giving. You're giving when you are spiritually told to give, and if you are not divinely told to give, you are not budging on it. Through this Five of Pentacles, some of you guys have isolated yourself because you have went through some type of financial loss. You guys have went through some type of struggle or worrying about your bills getting paid. This could have caused some of you guys to get sick, or you could know someone around you that is also sick, but this created a hardship and an insecurity that you are not going back into. So you are using your finances differently because you just came out of the energy of the Five of Pentacles, okay? And that's all right. Again, you are not obligated to share what it is you have that belongs to you. If you have the right and the ability to share it, then by all means go ahead and share. But if you know that giving something is going to take more than it is going to allow you to receive, then you may want to be mindful with what it is that you are willing to give and give up, okay? Because sometimes you may get it with no intent of it coming back. Well, you may be told that it's coming back, but the person has no intention in giving it back to you, okay? Which has caused conflicts between you and them, all right? But there's a change here because you don't want to keep going through the conflicts. You don't want to keep going through, the unnecessary energy. This is the energy of Aquarius when we look at the Five of Swords, okay? Somebody is definitely in the energy of disagreements here. There's something that happened with somebody trying to take from you at all costs. Somebody wanted you to lose. They wanted to come out the champion, with this situation. But as of right now, this person is accepting defeat, okay? This person is accepting defeat because you do not move how you used to move. I feel like I am talking to someone who always gives. You could have been in the mindset of, I'm supposed to give, or I need to give, or even giving makes you feel amazing. Greetings and gratitude, over. Giving makes you feel amazing, so you surrender to holding things back from people and just allowing yourself to give, and then you ended up not receiving when you needed to receive. So giving all of what you had landed you in the energy of going through some type of poverty or some type of struggle, because your divine ancestors and spirit guides needed you to understand, just because we bless you with something doesn't mean that you have to give it away or that you're obligated to give it away. Sometimes we just give you just enough. And if we give you just enough, you don't have room to go and give it. So, you can advise people on what to do and how you've got what it is that you have, but you cannot be here just giving out all of what it is that you have, because it's creating conflicts around you. Somebody is very selfish. Somebody is self-centered. They're only thinking about themselves and what it is that they can get from other people, which is, creating disagreements and conflicts between you and these people, or you and this person. There's arguments here that you just don't have time to entertain. You're not willing to entertain them. You have something to do with your life. You have somewhere to be, and you don't have time to continue to go through things with people and their negative energy and what it is that they want you to do because of self-gain, okay? So continue to move in the energy of, knowing what it is that you need to do. Continue to allow yourself to be divinely guided so that you are not in an energy of lack. I'm telling you, you manifesting things in your life and you don't have time to keep losing out. You don't want to keep taking the short end of the stick. So you are no longer moving how you used to move before, okay? When we are looking at the energy of the Ace of Wands, we are looking at Cancer energy, all right? So you guys are definitely manifesting and you're creating new beginnings for yourself. You are in the energy of coming into new opportunities as you continue to grow. This is your breakthrough after you have learned this hard lesson that, you know, you did not want to go through or experience, but you had to. And this is because, again, you needed to learn to speak up. You needed to learn to use your voice. You can speak to adults, and I feel like it's a situation where if, you know, maybe like an adult child and, you know, their parent, or maybe a young adult to, you know, somebody in their 40s, 50s, 60s or something like that. It is okay for you to be able to talk to people and know how to use words without being disrespectful or, you know, allowing yourself to get out of alignment or, you know, causing chaos in the communication. So it's definitely ways for you to speak and say what needs to be said, and you are inspired to do that. You are definitely growing and coming into new beginnings that is creating a different atmosphere for you, okay? So we have the Knight of Swords coming out after that. When we look at the energy of the Knight of Swords, we are definitely looking at someone who is, you know, just ready to get out there and, you know, do it. You are ready for the changes that's coming into your life. You are not trying to hold back on anything. You are definitely driven to succeed, and you are action oriented. So you are taking action. You are someone who, you know, it doesn't take you forever to put some things together. As long as you sit down in a quiet space, you are able to, you know, get whatever it is that you need to get the way that you need to get it. So we have Taurus, Aquarius, Cancer, and then we are back in Aquarius with Leo as well, okay? Type energy. My son be saying that when I be talking on the phone. He be like, yes, ma'am, type energy. I know that's right. But, yeah, so you guys are definitely, you know, basically coming into something quick, fast, and in a hurry. Something is changing here, but because it deserves to change in this manner. You deserve what's coming. You've been working hard. You've been putting in, you know, the work to receive. You've been learning your lessons. You haven't just been going through things in life and not learning from them. You're actually learning, and you are implementing the things that you learn along your path and your journey. Just continue to speak up and say what needs to be said. What else is here that I need to see? What else is there? Anything else here that I need to see pertaining to the situation? Yes, happiness. I know that's right. So you got the Sun still in Leo energy. So we got Taurus, Aquarius. We got Cancer. We got Leo, Aquarius, and then we got Leo. So yeah, you guys are doubling down with this. Y'all are working on y'all divine happiness and what it is that y'all have coming into y'all selves. Y'all are not allowing, you know, things to feel like merry-go-rounds in your life. You are working through whatever energy you need to work through, and you are focused on your divine happiness and creating new memories within yourself and in your life, okay? This is Scorpio's energy. You guys are definitely creating new memories. You are focused on your home, your house setting, the way that you are able to live, whether you are a single being or you have a family. You're focused, and you're focused on what's coming in. So this is why you are, it could even be family that you are deciding to, you know, set boundaries with and speak up with when certain things happen. So whatever is going on here, just allow yourself to continue to use your voice. Your voice is what is going to aid you positively along your path and your journey. It is what is going to create your reality or destroy your reality. It is what is going to bring in everything that you need. It is going to take away the things that you don't need. It is going to bring you into divine alignment. It will raise your vibration or lower your vibration. Your voice is very important. Your voice is something that you need. Your voice is something that allows people to hear you, see you, feel you, and all of that with your voice, okay? Especially when it comes down to tone and things of that nature. So it's definitely change here, okay? So we got the Five of Cups joining the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. So it's definitely divine change that's coming into you guys. Whatever it is that you have lost, whatever it is that you have had to let go of, all fine and dandy. You could be, you know, holding on to memories of that stuff as well, but you are still moving on from it. You're looking at what you have lost so that you could cherish what it is that you are gaining, okay? We got the Tower in the reverse next to the Chariot. So when we are looking at the energy of the Five of Cups, you guys losing something, it's still Scorpio's energy. Whatever it is, there's some kind of disappointment that happened along the way, and it could be the disappointment from the conflicts, you know, that someone wanted to start because you set boundaries around yourself and how you maneuver, especially with your finances and giving all of what it is that you give all the time. So when we are looking at the energy of, you know, the Five of Cups, you guys are just done with overgiving. You're done with overextending yourself. You're done with being Mr. Nice Guy is what is what I'm hearing. Like, you're always this person who's always doing the best for you and other people around you. Doesn't mean that you have to shift yourself in character from who you are, but you are definitely stepping back from allowing people to overuse you, misuse you, from allowing people to do things that they should not be able to do with you and around you. You set boundaries, and it's got some people disappointed. It got people feeling some type of way, because how dare you? How dare you set these boundaries around yourself when I'm trying to come in here and manipulate you and, you know, make you think you falling in love with me, but it's really just lust so that I can take what it is from you that I want from you without you realizing it. How dare you not let me into your space so that I can do this, okay? Somebody real mad, but that's okay, because it wasn't going to happen. When we look at the Tower in the reverse, we are looking at Aries energy, okay? Somebody could be in jail. This could be somebody could have been using you who is now locked up, or somebody is about to get locked up. But there's a fear here. Somebody is afraid of what is coming. Somebody is trying to avoid some type of disastrous energy, but there's definitely a transformation, especially with the Chariot here, which represents Cancer, as you are moving forward and moving on. You are moving out of one energy into something different. You are learning how to continue to move forward. You are, you know, you could be getting a new car. You could be also transitioning in homes, or you're just setting boundaries around your home setting, okay? But there's a situation here that was problematic in whoever's life, and this situation is over and done with. It's an end that has been put to this, okay? Whatever the person wanted to do, it's not going to be done. You have spirit guides and ancestors that block this off from being successful. So this person cannot come into your life and use you. This person cannot come into your life and manipulate you. We have the energy of the Magician coming out as well. So when we are looking at the energy of the Magician, we are looking at Gemini, okay? We are looking at somebody who is resourceful. We are looking at somebody who has skills, who is self-confident, who definitely understands the manifestation power that they have within and hold within themselves, okay? So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups, which represents family. You know, you creating the settings that you would like to create in your life. This is Pisces energy, but that represents happiness, okay? So in the end, when it's all said and done, you will be happy. You will have the house and the family that you would desire to have. You will be at peace. You will definitely be where it is that you desire to personally be in your life, regardless of what someone else may, you know, want to happen or try to make happen, because this is what you are manifesting. There's going to be some type of letter or some type of news that is coming to you guys very soon, so pay attention to that, okay? Somebody is going to come and share something with you that you weren't quite expecting, or you could have been expecting, but just unaware of when it was going to happen or take place for you, okay? Ashe. I send you all peace, love, and light. Until next time, continue to be great and elevate each and every day along your path and your journey. If you would like to book a free reading, if you would like to book a session with me, I'm sorry, none of my readings are free. I do have people coming and ask me that too. Well, can you just answer this question for me or answer that question for me? My time is very, very valuable, so I get paid for my time and what it is that I can do for you. So no, I do not work for free, okay? Now, we can work some things out on how you do your payments or whatever the case is, but I do not work for free. So if you would like to book a personal session with me and you don't want to pay all up front, I do have the apps where you can pay over time, the payment options where you can book your session and pay over time. And then I also have it to where you guys just book whatever sessions works best with you, and we go ahead and jump in and get started, okay? Whatever fits, whatever resonates, take that, leave what does not. Make sure that if you are looking for assistance and help in whatever way, reach out to me. I'll do my best to lead you and guide you, but again, I do not work for free, okay? Peace, love, and light into you. I'll see y'all Tuesday.